Hi, my name is Johnny Lam. I'm the founder of Metal Solution USA. Previously, my colleague John Billingsley had talked about how to install the security door for your front door, back door. That session was the installation for the recess mount security door. So this session we're going to talk about the surface mount security door. So anyhow, we will have a lot of material and information. If your guy would spend a little time, precious time of yours, get you to our website. It's called www.msusa.net. We will have a lot of metal technique, tip, installations, as far as product that relate to metal. Our company also making cord, dolly, all kind of stuff, rams, a lot of anything that's related to metal. We can do a lot of custom cut through a plasma cutter. We can do a lot of fabrications, especially our product are standardized with powder coating. Anyhow, let's get back to the installation of the recess door. I would like to introduce your guy to Mr. Mauricio Miranda. He had been helping us on the previous installation. Mr. Mauricio, please come in and join us.
Hello, everybody.
All right, let's get back to the how to install the surface mount security door. As you see, this door was set up already, so which means that we kind of line up this door. Generally, one person I would not recommend, to do this installation by yourself, because the door itself is 110 pounds. Sometimes it's 125 pounds, depending on how big the sheet metal is, that you have inside, what's the design and the cut that we have in, or you purchasing. Sometimes you have a big cut, that means that it leaves a lot of empty space, so the door tends to be lighter. But the basics, that the sheet metal itself is nearly the full sheet of metal. That's a 1/8, that's 11 gauge sheet metal that's incorporated with the door frame around it. We use the 1 inch by 1.5 inch rectangle tubing for the frame around it. Also, the behind all this, also there is a mosquito net sheet metal that is enclosed in behind the cut and the designs. The mosquito net, that's basically that's allow you to block the insect or mosquito, and that's also allow the wind breeze to come in. It's just like a screen door. If you know that the screen door is light, cheaper, and but this is a security door. You're gonna install this security door, first of all, to protect you from intruder to get in. So they have to get in, pass through the security door first before they get into your house. You go to the second layer of your door before they can come in the house. So most of this door, front door and back door, that they have a standard size. Either you have a 36 inch width, and 81 inch height. For the back door, it's going to be around 81 inch height, but the width would be around 32. So it depends. You can purchase this door through our website, www.msusa.net. You can purchase online. We ship directly to your house. Come along with it, we also include hardware, which is screw. We use a star screw that was just flush in, which can be mount flush inside the frame. And also it will come with the 1/4 inch spacer. The spacer that you can use that for the installation, which is it's going to be very easy. If you put the door inside, put the door line up on a frame, you always put the spacer in the bottom, because the door, when it swings back and forth, it needs a little gap for the free egress. So anyhow, you need to put either you can put a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch spacer on each side, So the door, you can pretty much kind of jack up the door a little bit. So when you open up and down, open up the door, so it's have a free egress. Now, if you do a lot, of this, if you do a lot of installation, rather than just one installation, I suggest you to purchase this little wedge, triangle wedge. This wedge is being used for professionally. This used for this door installation, because when you have this wedge, a metal wedge here, basically you push this wedge, right into the door. So that's what allows you to hold up the door without having a second person pushing or holding up the door, Well, for the safety purpose, you don't want to work and have to be cautious of, the door going to be falling on you if that person helping you is not, helping right. So this is one of also the extra safety step that, so this wedge, is also good for, for door installation, and you can purchase that, on the website as well. My colleague had mentioned to you about the safety, which is earplug, goggle, and glove. So always, when you work on this thing, I suggest you, take extra caution. Your eye, your hand, your finger, are the most valuable thing in life, So to make sure that you use the extra caution process, to when you do the installation, you take extra safety for you and also your assistant. All right, let's not waste any time. Let's go back to the installation process. Mr. Mauricio, would you like to help us install this door? So the first step that you're going to have is basically the screw that we're going to provide is going to be a star screw. That's a T25 that we're using, and the head that would be also the tool it's going to be the T-tip. That will come in the package of the door. Okay. All right. When you do installation, always with this surface mount installation, always install 2 of the screw on top. Okay, Mr. Mauricio, would you care to make the little demonstration? All right. So when you have that 2 screw mount on top, which means that will perfectly holding your door, in place. Now you will have the spacer in the bottom that hold up the push jack up the door. So so you can pretty much kind of worry free on that the door gonna move on you. The next thing is always. That's the second step that you need to do. There's a 4-hole on the right hand side bar rail that you can need to shoot in. That's those. You always have to shoot on the right hand side where the hinge is, because if you shoot those screw there, those will basically gonna help you hold the door tight. And Mr. Mauricio, can you shoot in? I'm gonna have to help you a little bit and kind of hold up and have the open way for you to get in to shoot the. All right, put the wedge in there for me. All right. All right. Shoot there tight. There 4-hole. All right. Good. Good. All right. Now, right now, if you as you see that we can move the door freely, easily. As you look it down here, there's a little gap around 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch. That would be fine, because if you worry about later on, if you worry about the air getting out, you can always put a buy some air blocker that that you can install from outside. But that's not the case. The case is what you're most concerned is a little gap between the rail on the right hand side where the door socket, where the lock socket is. If you have this gap for too big, the latch is not going to do right. What most of the case, I recommend the gap from from the lock and the rail and the socket hole would be around 1/4 inch. So if it's way too much, more than a 1/4 inch, what you can do, you can push it in a little bit and and then you can shoot one screw right in to hold it. Mr. Mauricio, can you do the four screw installation right here? All right. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. All right, as you see, that right now we can move the door, real nice and easy. Mr. Mauricio, you can remove that little bottom spacer that you can take that out. Even though you take that spacer out, both sides, and the door gonna hold real steady. All right. So, as you see, the lock is not provided. Some people they like, different kind of lock color, or some people they like to use electronic lock. So that's why the company does not provide a lock for you. So yeah, you can purchase the lock from any hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, any place. There's a hardware store. So the door, of course, we have the door that may not just come in black. We have four or five standard color that you can ask a sales agent, or you can call to the company when you make a purchase, and you ask them for a particular color that we carry. We use a black door for demonstration. So once again, all this door, they are standardized powder coating. They're not hand paint, they are powder coating. And you can find out more information about this door through our website, www.msusa.net, www.msusa.net. We will ship to you. Skip us around. The shipping, from the time that you purchase and the time that you receive the door, could take 5 days, could take 10 days, but within 2 weeks you will receive the door. Okay. If you have any question, or you have any curious about a tip of installation, you can contact me at 281-568-3388. 281-568-3388. Once again, my name is Johnny. I'm the founder of the Metal Solution USA. All right, thank you, Mr. Mauricio, and I hope I will catch you guys in the next session, which will have a lot of more product to cover, and a lot of things that I can show you guys how this process, how the door was made, how other metal product were made. So anyhow, thank you so much. I hope to catch you on the next video session.